Greetings and salutations, all of you lovely, lovely floofs, and every one of you who are here now. I hope that you're doing well. I really hope that this month, this week, and today have been absolutely wonderful for you, and you have been able to relax and get your mind off things, and overall just, live. Hope you've been able to live your life in the best ways that you know possible. And today I'm here because I want to speak with all of you. Literally, I have a slew of comments that we will be reading today. Yay! It's been a while since I've done one of these videos. I can't really remember the last time I've done one, but we're here today and we're gonna make it happen. So without further ado, here we go. Oh my gosh. Stop. Technical difficulties. Our first comment comes from Ace Spade Pikachu. The fact that you're able to stay so positive and wholesome in today's world is astounding. You truly have reached a level of zen even Jedi Masters would be in awe of. Oh, well, thank you, Ace. Yes, today's world is very chaotic, and everything that goes on is, a lot of it is out of our control, and why be sad about it? We can be upset, we can be, crestfallen, or we can just watch it and be really depressed about it. But at the end of the day, I can only control what I can control, and the same goes for you. Only you can control what you can, and a lot of that has to do with reaction, how you perceive things and how you process them. And a lot of times we can process things negatively. So I always just say, I try to say, look at the positives in life. Look at the things in your life that, have a wonderful meaning behind them, and focus on those things. And even if it's something negative that's happening in the world, we can try our best to look at it in a positive light, no matter what it is. For me, a lot of things that happen, I believe, will have a positive outcome, whatever that may be. It's going to be hard to get there, but in the end, I think that there will be a positive outcome to most things that happen in life, because we've seen it before. We've seen it, and it's nothing new. What we have is nothing new. The world itself at large is not waiting on us. That is vanity. The only thing that is waiting on us is the things that we control and the things that we can do something about. The next comment is from Libra Dear. Hi, Libra. After a long day of traveling to Sweden, this video has made me feel so warm and red, just like your fur. Oh, well, I'm really happy to give you that, and I'm really happy that I've been able to warm you up in a very particular way. So, I try to encourage people anytime that you're feeling down, you should be able to, find something that you love and that you enjoy, and something that makes you happy. And, by all means, go after it. But you said you're as red and warm as my fur. Well, I'm not going to brag or anything, but it is rather toasty. It is rather, it's nice and cozy. So yes, I do agree with that. That is very, very true. This next comment is from Kato Rat. Do you have any Kitty Fox merchandise? I'd love a squishy plushie to cuddle up to in real life. Smiley. Not yet. However, that is something that I plan to do in the future. It's just the logistics of it that I'm struggling with, because a lot of those things, a merch line does take a lot of, a lot of green, if you know what I'm saying, to keep up and running. So as soon as I can get the funds together and, you know, have a good upkeep of it, then yes, there will be Kitty Fox merch in the future. I just don't know when, but if I can make plushies, that would be absolutely amazing. Oh my gosh. I would love that so much. I would love it if we could do that. That would just be wonderful. So just stay tuned, okay? I plan on making shirts. I plan on producing, you know, having someone or something, an entity of sorts, produce plushies. I plan on having stickers, which I already have, and I just kind of give them out to people for free. But yeah, I would have to collaborate with a bunch of different artists just to make this happen. So that is a coming idea in the future. So I hope that it is something to your liking. Our next comment comes from Kalma Batwell. I like that name. Very, very nice. I stumbled upon your videos. Your ASMR are so calming. Oh, thank you. They've actually helped me a lot over several events. From still dealing with the grief from loss from my mom 2 years ago and other life stresses. Well, I am very deeply sorry for your loss. My condolences to all of you or to you and all of your family. I cannot imagine losing a parent like that. That would just be devastating. So, you know, the fact that you came here and said that and you were able to take the time just to express that here, it really means the world to me, and I'm glad that I can be a small shimmer of something, you know, to give you something to move on, and to give you something that is a distraction, or at the very least is, you know, just maybe something that gives you a little bit better of a day, you know, something that will make your day just a little bit better. That's why I'm here. So thank you so much for saying that, and once again, my condolences to you, and I hope everyone in your family is continuing to grieve in their own way and continue to remember her for who she was. That's a hard one, and I know it'll take some time to get over, but with grief in particular, it's something that you can't rush. So by all means, take your time, grieve the way that you need to, and in the end, you will be okay. The next comment is from Jack in the Box 9556, and they say, glad you had fun up here. I'm guessing this is for A&E, I believe, the A&E video that I put out. Love your content and super happy that I keep running into you. AKA dude with the bag full of waters. Oh yes, it's you. I remember you. Yes. Yes, this individual is very kind, very sweet. They walk around with a backpack full of waters, constantly asking people if they need it and if they need rehydration. I think it's a super sweet gesture, so thank you so much for, you know, pointing yourself out here and for looking out for those at the convention who need it. You are a true saint, especially knowing from experience that a lot of times furries, they don't often drink water like they should. So, you know, you have always been so kind and sweet, and I'm glad that I had a great time as well. It was so good to see you, and I hope to see you again in the future. Keep doing what you do. It is not without notice. I promise you that. Our next comment comes from the Nightmare Fox. Nice name, I like that. And they say, didn't expect a furry to be helping with my crappy life today, but here I am regardless. Thanks nonetheless. Oh, well, you know, we all have those times in our life, don't we? And we all go through things that oftentimes we feel like we cannot recover from. But you being here now and saying the words that you did, I'm just glad that you're able to find this and you're able to, or find that video rather, and you were able to get something from it. You know, as ridiculous as it may seem for a giant cat fox to be, you know, showing you different ways and, you know, telling you about things in life, I'm just glad that you were able to find yourself there, and I'm glad that you got something from it. You know, it really means a lot to me that you went on to say that, and that you continued, and you continue on, you know, from here. So I wish the best to you, and I'll still be here no matter what. Oh, our next comment comes from Palo Gay, And they say, I'm from Russia and don't know English well. Sorry about that. It's no problem. I can read. I can read this just fine. So you are doing very well. But for me, your voice sounds like a Nikocado avocado. Oh my gosh. That's an interesting one. I've never heard that before. Well, I guess I could just do my impression right now, right? Just pretend this is a panda head, okay? 2 steps ahead. I've been here the whole time. Staring into your soul. Gosh. That may be the most ridiculous impression that I've ever done. But hey, you know what? Thank you for your words. I'll take that with a grain of salt. Oh, our next comment comes from Campion. Hi Campion, how are you? Says, this is so cute and wholesome. Please keep doing what you do, Samson. Aw, well thank you, Campion. I will do my best. I promise you. And it is lovely fluffs like you that keep me going. So I will never change. I will never stop doing what I'm doing. I'm going to plan on this for as long as I can. You know, as long as life will allow me, I will continue to do this. So your words mean so much to me. Thank you so much. You know, you always know just what to say. So I want to give you hugs next time I see you. And they're going to be big ones. So you better be prepared. Oh, our next comment is from Archie. Do you have to have the zoomies right now? Our next comment comes from CJ the White Foxton. Oh, hi. Hi, CJ. How you doing? Says, an adorable and sweet video. If I ever visit you, please wake me up in suit. I think we can make that happen, CJ. I have kind of been known to do that whenever people stay over, whenever you know, we're at a convention or something like that. I will sometimes wake up my roomies in suit. As per this clip I'm about to roll. Here you go.
I also kind of want to go to the Furry naturalist meet and greet.
Hi. How are you?
And there you have it. So you're in danger. Just wait till a fluffy, plushy kitty fox wakes you up and just goes like, rawr. Wakey wakey, it's time for brekkie. That did not rhyme, but anyway. Our next comment comes from Jason US2XYZ. Says, you have one of the most calming ASMR inducing voices I've ever heard. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I keep watching this video when I get anxious. Oh, well, I'm so glad that I'm able to provide that to you. I'm so glad that, you know, it is very much a comfort video for you. That is one of my goals as a creator and as a friend, is to help out those who need it the most. And a lot of times, you know, we get anxiety, and a lot of times we don't know what to do with it. So I'm glad that my video has helped you, and you can go to it anytime you need a break from your brain. You know, anytime you need a break from the bad brain juices, my video can be there for you. So I promise I'll continue on. But thank you so much for saying that. It really means the world to me. By the way, if you all are wondering what I'm holding, this is a stylus pen. Yeah, so I can't, you know, I can't scroll with the... It's hard, so I have to... yeah. Oh no! Speaking of which, there it goes. Ugh. Our next comment comes from Pookie_bear? I believe it's bear spelled with an E. The pause. I can't. Face. Give me the pause or I will rob your house tonight. Well, don't do that. All you have to do is ask. So, okay. There you go. There's some more pause for ya. Have pause. Because you were so nice about it. There you go. There's pause for you. No need to rob anybody. Oh, our next comment comes from Benji the Beagle. Hi, Benji. They say, thank you for being so awesome, Samson. Yes, yes. And thank you, Benji, for being a lovely friend. It really means the world to me. And you stay awesome as well. It's not just me, okay? You know, you're more awesome than I'll ever be, so don't you ever forget that. And I will do my best to keep doing that. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, our next comment comes from official Firestar, or official underscore Firestar, and they say, how did Samson know I was feeling a bit sick? Because I have ESP. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but I can predict these things. I know when all of the lovelies are not feeling well, and I can predict when, you know, times are going to be a little sickly. So I'm here to make sure that you feel all better, and I will not waver until you are all feeling nice and right again. So if you're ever feeling sick, know that I'll be there to take care of you. But really, I hope that you're feeling better, and I want to thank you for that. I'm glad that I was able to help you feel a little bit better. Okay, so our next comment comes from Brian Babington, or Babington 4482. I'm sorry if I butchered your name, my apologies. They say, I may have missed the fun, but going to a FurryCon is on my bucket list. Well, that's wonderful. I hope you get there someday. But I don't know what to do at a FurryCon. Any tips? Okay, I'm going to get on my soapbox for a minute here, and I'm going to actually put my pen down because this is worth mentioning. So the first thing you need to do when you're at a FurryCon, well, first thing anybody does, settle in, get in your hotel room or wherever you're going to be staying, make sure that you have all your stuff, get it unpacked. And trust me when I say get it unpacked, like make sure you are settled into your room fully. Have all your essentials, get what you need, and then the next thing you need to do, whether or not you decide to rest first, you know, take a breather. You made it to the convention, so take a few minutes for yourself, just collect everything, because you're going to want to go, 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 go. Like that is the ultimate con feeling when you get to a convention for the first time, is you want to go and do stuff. But don't forget, take a moment just to be with yourself and just relax, take in the moment, take in the reality, and you'll be a lot better for it, trust me. The next thing you need to do is go down and get your registration, get your badge done, get that out of the way, because lines will only get longer over the next day or so, so you want to get that done as quickly as possible. And then, right after that, check the schedule for opening ceremonies, and if there is one, I would suggest go to it, because you're going to learn a lot from it. Learn a lot from the staff who are there to help you have a great time. That's why they do it. That's why they're there, because they cover safety, they cover, you know, questions, they cover events and the schedule and everything that you need to know in order to have a good time. And then, last but not least, on the beginner portion, if there is a panel called "So this is your first furry convention?" or "Your first FurryCon," look for that on the schedule. Most cons, especially in the US, have this panel. Go to that panel. You can ask a bunch of questions. They will cover things more in depth that the opening ceremonies did not, and they will help you to understand kind of what it's all about, and also help you to avoid some painful situations. Trust me, I've been there. I have been in some painful situations at conventions, and there have been many that I have been able to avoid because of that panel. So by all means, you know, if it is fully up to you in the end, but that's what I would suggest. And check the schedule. There are many events going on at the same time every single hour, so there's plenty to do at a convention, trust me. And if you have friends there, great, go hang out with them. You definitely want to be with a group, you know. Keep with your group, and if you're not keen on that, you can always go at it solo. You can meet other friend groups, meet some new friends, you know, but friends are there for you to have a good time, so make sure that you have a good support group. And also, number one tip, if you're feeling tired, if you're feeling overwhelmed, if you can't move on from where you are, you feel like you're stuck, retreat back to your hotel room or to a secluded space. A lot of cons have things called quiet rooms where you can go, relax, take a load off, and just be silent. That's why they're called quiet rooms. They help you collect your thoughts, and they help you collect your feelings. If, you going back to your room is not a viable option, but I highly recommend heading back to your room and just breathe, let it all out, because it can get overwhelming and it can get overstimulating. Know when to give yourself a break. That is a very, very important rule. Also, drink lots of water. Even if you're not suiting, drink a lot of water, because you will be walking a lot, and that takes a lot of fluid and energy from you. So please keep up on the hydration. I cannot stress this enough. But I hope that your first con is a wonderful experience. Our next comment comes from Bingo Bunny, or Bingo_Bunny. They say, "You look very huggable. Thank you for the video." Oh, well, thank you. Here's a hug for you, Bingo. Oh. Just for you. You can have all the hugs you like. This is an interesting comment from Trax Bun, and they ask, "Where did you get that Roxanne light, or Roxy light? That's amazing." Oh, you mean this one here? Yeah, that one. That was actually a Christmas gift from this past Christmas. A beautiful, lovely, amazing friend of mine of 10 plus years of friendship got that for me for Christmas. I'm not sure where they got it. I think they told me like the TikTok shop or Facebook Marketplace, either one. I can't really remember, but yeah, you can get them there. But I love that thing so much. I keep it on all the time. It just makes me smile every time I see it. So yeah, that was probably one of the best Christmas gifts I've ever received, and have received like last Christmas. So get yours. If I remember, I will put a link below to where you can get one. So yeah, thank you so much to Shonu for being a wonderful friend and for gifting me that light. It really means a lot to me. Oh, and this one's from Nevea the Pup 3671. Hi Nevi. Says, "Hug Sammy." Okay, here's for you, Nev. Here's a hug for you, because I love you and I miss you. I hope you're doing well. Our next comment is from Awesome Possum, and they say, "Wish I could boop the snoot." Here's your boop opportunity. I'm ready. I feel like pretty much all of you just booped your screen right there, so thank you all for the collective boops. It means a lot. Eee. It squeaks. Not really. I wish it did. Our next comment comes from Harrison Yagami, or Yagami. I'm sorry if I butchered that name. I apologize. They say, "Do a face reveal if you get 10,000 subscribers." Well, here's the thing. My face has already been revealed, but I don't think any of you really know that. It's a bit of an Easter egg in one of my videos, we'll say. So I'm not going to say what the video is, but you all can go look and see what you can find. Our next comment comes from Fussel M. Neuraland. Interesting name, I like that. They said, "You forgot the YIF." I don't think I did. There are plenty of places to get that sort of content, and I don't think you're going to find that here necessarily, So I'm not going to direct you to any sites either, but let's just say sometimes it comes to mind. Okay, I'm not going to continue with that line of thought. Oh boy, it's getting a little warm in here, isn't it? Oh, our next question comes from Angry Music Theory. I'm so sorry. Our next comment comes from Angry Music Theory Nerd. There we go. That's a tongue twister on my end. I just can't talk properly. It says, "Thank you, Catface. Do you create music or just play?" Well, as you can see, I'm a bit of a music fanatic. I don't know if you noticed. I mean, you saw my little number at the beginning there, so maybe I'm just a fanatic. I don't know, but no, I've been playing guitar for, oh gosh, like probably 14 years, 13 years, something like that. Yeah, so it's been quite a while, I started when I was really young, and I was taught by my own dad. Love you, Dad. Thank you for teaching me the wonderful arts of guitar. And I sort of kind of taught myself some piano. I don't really know how to play piano like professionally, but I can listen to a song and kind of pick it up and just play it. I'll put a little sample here. So yeah, as you can see, there's been some work that has gone into it. But I also play, well, you can see right here we have a, maybe you can't see it, but right here we have a banjo. I can play that. We have a bass, and there's a dulcimer right down here, which I can't pick up because it's very heavy. But yeah, I can pick up a stringed instrument, and I think I can figure out how to play it in no time. So yes, you could say that I also play. Oh, our next comment is from Mason Andrew 299, and they say, "Greetings, Samson." Well, greetings and salutations to you. Our next comment is from Mr. Nothing, the one that no 9134. Wow. They say, "Huh, I didn't know Giant Uno existed. I would like to get a hug from a big red circle right about now." I'm guessing you mean me, but yes, as you can see, Giant Uno does exist. It is very much real. And it is a lot of fun, especially when you're fursuiting, because you can't see the cards when you're just playing regular Uno. And since you mentioned Giant Red Circle, okay, here's a hug just for you. Here's my circle, and here's my hug. Big red circle, hugs, just for you. Our next comment comes from Azriel Torres, and they say, "I love your furry, Samson." I think you mean my fursuit, but thank you. And they say, "Especially you, pretty." Oh, thank you so much. Maybe it's the flower. Maybe it's the daisy that I chose to wear today. Maybe it's a little flashy, but I like it. You know, I like being a pretty kitty fox. I'm glad that you think I'm pretty. I should do one of these. Oh, stop. Oh, stop it. I'm not pretty. Stop. Okay, our next comment comes from Noah Smith, J9X, and they say, "Samson Cat Fox, I really enjoy your videos. I love you. Also, how's your cat doing?" Well, as you heard early in the video, he's doing just fine. He was chasing absolutely nothing earlier, so I think he's his regular self. He's his regular zoomy, crazy dingus self, so he's gonna be that way for a long time, but I love him. But thank you for the comment, love you too, and hope you're doing well. It really means a lot to me that my videos can help you and that they do so much for you. And yeah, as far as Archie is concerned, Archie loves you too. It's why he wants to be entertaining in the videos as well, because he just has to have the spotlight sometimes. It is what it is. So yes, you could say he's doing quite well. Ooh, this one comes from Serial Squared. Hi, Serial. This is such a comfort channel for me. I love it so much. Oh, well, thank you. Oh my gosh. Hearing something like that just, it really warms my heart. It shows that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. So the fact that you come back constantly and that it's able, this channel is able to give you what you need in a lot of ways, then, I'm willing to continue at it and make it as good as I can. So, the fact that you're comforted just means the world to me, and I hope that I can continue to make you feel comfortable. That is one of my ultimate goals. This next one is from Mango Yahoo. I love that name. That's great. "Fly to my country right now, and I will never let go of my hug." Aw, I would love to hug you. If I could fly to every single country that all of you are in, including this one, or anywhere in this country, I would do it. Trust me, if I had the funds and the time, I would. I would give every single one of you a hug. But for you, Mango, here's one for you. Hugs. Squish. Squishy. Oh, interesting. This next comment is from David Brazier. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. 5611, and they say, "Hi, babe." Hi. How's it going? You think I'm a babe? Oh my gosh! Oh, stop it! I don't even match up. This isn't even close. I'm sure you say that to all the kitty foxes. Ah. This next one is from Acorn7, and all it says is Ohio. I agree, although Ohio does not exist, so I think we're okay. Ohio can't get you, it's not real, don't you worry. And that's going to do it for our video today, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you all for your continued love and support, and I just want to especially give you all just the biggest mwah, because I say this a lot, but I still mean it to this day. You all help me live this dream every single day, and not a day goes by where I don't feel grateful for you. You know, you have given me so much, and you have shown your love so much in so many ways, and if in any way or at any point I can give back to you, I'm going to do my best. And with that said, I also want to make a small announcement, and some of you have heard me talk about it before, but sometime this year, hopefully very soon, and I mean like within the next couple months, we will be doing a charity live stream. I said once we hit 5,000 subscribers, I will do a charity live stream, and sure enough, we have made it because of all of you and all of your love. So it's because of all of you that I do this, and it's because of all of you we have gotten to this point. Thank you again so much for watching and for subscribing and for following and on other social media platforms, and most importantly, thank you for being you. So that'll be happening real soon. We have a couple of charities that we're looking at to partner with, and we will have the time of our lives. So keep an eye out for details of that as it comes up. But until next time, just remember the Latin phrase, sic parvis magna. Remember, greatness from small beginnings is what that translates to. Remember where you started, remember those who brought you up, and remember who continues to stand by you to this day. And oftentimes when you look back over your journey, you see a lot of progress, and you see what is in essence the journey that you should be on. And you're doing great. You know, the world needs you just as you are. And in that way, that same vein, remember to always be you and be yourself. Don't let anyone ever tell you who you can and can't be, or what you can and can't do. Remember, there has never been anyone like you. There will never be anyone like you in the future, and there is no one like you right now. The world needs you the way you are. Nobody can take that from you, and only you can do the things the way that you can the best. I believe in you. You're gonna make it. You got this. Bye, everybody. Bye. Love you all.